Welcome to Shower Party Live. I'm your host, Liam Salvage. Our musical guest this week, Harry Styles' father. Pretty good. And of course, we're joined by my co-host, Mr. Cool himself, Brandon Sanders. Classified documents were found at President Biden's Delaware home. You might be surprised to find these are actually test scripts for the best rom-com known to man. The federal government knows the amount of sex ugly men would soon get from the hottest women after a romantic comedy of this magnitude is released. The federal government is looking into a gas stove ban, which is a problem for me. I now have to drive to the gas station to start huffing. 6 Broadway plays closed today, making Americans wonder, what will women drone on about now? Probably 6 plays closing in Broadway. Parents wonder how 6-year-old boy shot his teacher after his backpack was searched. Hint, it was an invisible gun. 5 high-end vehicles were stolen from a Mercedes-Benz dealership. How hard is it to find a car on stilts? Lisa Marie Presley, the only child of Elvis, dies at 54 years old, and surprisingly, the opposite way of Elvis, with dignity. Hey, I got these mutton chops, and they're not quite what I expected.
Yeah, most of our products are actually sold to Elvis impersonators.
Yeah, I'm trying to become Amish, but I can't quite grow the mutton chops.
Ooh, I could send you maybe a straw hat, cleft lip.
Yeah, I think the birth defects can really help me fit in.
Oh, yeah, sure. We also offer 3rd arms, 12 toes, snaggletooth, clubfoot, diarrhea, drowsiness, diabetes, 2 hearts, 2 heads, elephantitis of the nutsack.
Throwing a puppy mill in a cartoonishly large song, you got yourself a deal there, buddy.
Live from the bathroom, it's Shower Party.
That's fun.
Put the applause there. Put the applause.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Glad to be here.
We're doing the podcast in an arena. This is 10,000 seater.
It's me and my co-host, Liam Salvage.
If you're watching on audio only, there was a sketch there as well. Well, actually, we can use that. That sketch can be audio as well. But I now have mutton chops on from the sketch, and they kind of tingle, and I thought I would take them off on the pod to see if they leave a mark, and that would be very funny.
I would laugh.
Or should we have the clips with this on? Should I take them off at the end or right now?
I say probably the end.
Okay, so the clips have me with this on?
It'd be pretty funny just to have them in there for no reason.
Yeah, that's true.
They're just present.
Yeah.
They look good on you, man.
Thank you.
At the end, I want you to take them off and then try to put them on as a mustache.
That was one big mustache.
Yeah.
Like, what's that one actor's name? The guy with the big burly mustache, white hair, white dude.
John Mulaney.
Yeah, that's him.
That's the guy.
John Mulaney with his big burly mustache. That's
Everybody
him.
knows him.
That's him.
That is him, man.
I was in the bathroom the other day in a public restroom, and I thought of the funniest prank that I could pull in a public restroom.
Okay, yeah.
So you're just chilling in there. You did your business already, but you didn't pee yet.
Okay.
You save up to pee. You pee on the toilet paper. Now this is a twofold prank.
Okay.
To get twofold. It's a twofold prank. Not only did you ruin the toilet paper.
Right, yeah.
But the next time, that you ruined it. The next time someone goes to pull out the toilet paper,
yes,
they're going to get piss on their hand.
Yeah.
And they're going to be walking out of there with a dirty asshole because they can't wipe their ass with pissy toilet paper.
I mean, yeah.
I thought this was the greatest prank known to man.
Honestly, I feel like if I'm put in that situation, right, like it's only piss-soaked toilet paper in there.
Oh.
What?
Are you going to say you're going to use it?
No. You didn't let me finish.
Oh, Brady's
dude, come on.
Brady's going to put pee-pee paper on his butthole. You're going to use
it, really? I didn't say I would, because I wouldn't. That's disgusting.
You're going to put dick paper in your ass.
I'm not going to, okay? What I'm going to do is, it's going to be a difficult maneuver, right? Mm-hmm. But as best as I can, without fully, like, clenching my cheeks together and possibly spreading the shit around in there.
Yeah, making a sandpaper in the shit.
I'm going to slide underneath to the next stall to get the clean toilet paper from over there.
It's occupied. I'm in there occupied waiting for the next victim.
Yeah, but what if there's one on the other side? You're going to have to trap somebody pretty well.
This is a bathroom with only 2 stalls.
Yeah.
So then you have to do the little move like, can I have some toilet paper? Snapping your fingers.
Hey, buddy, come on.
We're out over here. I used to use the last bit. What's wrong over there, buddy?
I hate how you said that. We're out. I just used the last bit of it. Like, okay, man.
So then you have to be like, oh shit, there's someone pissed all over this toilet paper. I wonder who that could be.
I would hate to be in your position, sir. That sounds awful.
That was the funniest prank I thought of while shitting one time. Because there's always piss on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
So you gotta wipe that off. But I thought, hold the fort.
Hold it.
What if the thing you wipe off the pissy seat with has piss on it?
It's already piss soaked. Oh, dude, I think the only way that you can take that to the next level is you carry sandpaper with you.
Oh,
and when they ask, you're like, oh, wait, yeah, I've got a piece here. And you give them that.
You know what? We're all out,
like,
but I have in my back pocket some sandpaper if you want to use
you want
it.
that, man?
It's double-sided, so there's not like a side you can really...
Yeah, there's not a good side to it. There's two bad sides.
Yeah.
Oh, see how desperate they really are. Will they wipe their ass with that?
I don't know.
Will they, man?
I hope not.
Okay, your bathroom story actually reminded me. I was doing a little bit of Reddit browsing, as I occasionally do.
Okay.
Right? I don't frequent, but occasionally.
I don't frequent.
I do like seeing some of the, like,
Porn?
Am I the Asshole
Okay.
threads.
Yeah.
Because it's usually people that either know that they're not the asshole or are trying to convince themselves that they're not the asshole.
Or faking a story.
Yeah.
Mostly.
But this one I would love to believe. Because
Okay.
it was this guy, he said that, like, he was in the bathroom, and he's like, I always take the most care, like, I have IBS, and I try to make sure that people don't hear me, like, like, blowing up the toilet, pretty much. He's like, yeah, I flush if I'm about to, like, have a really, like, loud fart or something, which is weird enough, right?
Yeah.
But then he goes on to say he was in a unisex bathroom, but the person in the stall next to him...
Wait, what sex is it for? It's only for one sex.
Or no, not unisex.
No, I think
like
unisex
anybody can.
That's
use
the word.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, fuck you.
Which one is it for? Men or women?
Both, man, both of them. And he hears somebody next to him blowing up the toilet, and so he, for some reason, is like, "Hey, I want to see who this is." Like, it was at work. He's like, I want to see what coworker did this. So he goes out there and he says he waits, like, fixing his hair to see who comes out of there.
Uh-huh.
And it's like some girl that he knows from the office. And then he apparently was like, oh yeah, like, I know that feeling, like, when you were in there, like, man, it gets rough. And she, like, reported him to HR naturally.
I feel like if you have a unisex bathroom with multiple stalls, like it's not just a single person bathroom, you're
never
asking
heard
for
of
an HR violation.
See, that was the first thing. I've never heard of that. So I mean, I was already iffy on the story, but I'd love to believe this situation happened.
If I had that up, every time I go to a family restroom, I sniff the toilet seat anyway. So it's like you're just asking.
Why, man?
No, I'm joking.
You like it that much?
I'm joking.
You like a good little whiff?
I'm joking.
Yeah, I get it, bud.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to use the same restroom as
like anybody else.
As women.
Yeah, as women. Okay. I don't think I would, man.
I used to work a job where I had to clean women's restrooms, and it was like a place where women basically would take their kids there, and it's called Zip City, USA. It's now closed down indefinitely, so I don't care. Yeah, but I had to clean the women's restroom, and they didn't clean it for like a week. Mm-hmm. And those they have little bins that you put your tampons in, and like it was overflowing with little red mice.
I'm pretty sure they were too.
It was those women were gushing in there.
Ugh.
I don't know what it is about moms and their cycles all lining up at the same time. It might have been a lunar eclipse or something.
You said it was over the span of a week, Like each one could have started on a different day.
I mean, but it lasts like 7 days.
Could have been the last day for somebody,
It lasts 7 days. So the amount of women that were synced up.
Anywhere in there,
Yeah.
So really you have a week before and after.
But that's
so really that covers 3 weeks of the month.
It's 14 days. It covers 14 days.
No, but forward and
the amount of women though that were all synced up in that Zip City, putting their kids on trampolines and zip lines, and they're just overflowing because no one fucking cleaned it. That was disgusting.
That sounds repulsive, man. I wouldn't want to clean that up.
And it made me, a boy, go in there and clean that up. Mm-hmm. You know how I'm disgusted as a boy. Women are repulsive.
Well, I think honestly, a couple of tampons you have to clean up, that's whatever. But if the bin is overflowing,
they were coming out the top. They weren't on the floor, but they were coming out the top, or the lid was open. The lid was ajar.
It was at least a hill, right?
Yeah.
There was a mound. They were
Yeah.
mounding.
I don't like that.
Disgusting, man. Yeah. Don't wanna touch that. Don't wanna deal with that. Even with gloves, man.
Women should just
wrong.
stop.
Do you think they thought of that, man?
I don't think they did. They was complaining about this shit.
Maybe just
stop.
Just don't, man. Just don't have your period. It's that easy. Don't let it come out.
Just stop.
You know, keep the blood in there.
All
right, so you had asked me to think of what I think.
Yeah.
I believe how you worded it was like the most heinous prank that you could pull on somebody. So I went a very different direction. I didn't know what to expect from like what you thought of to bring up this question, but I like it. Right?
Okay.
I definitely went for more like trauma. Like I'm trying to.
You're trying to brutalize these people. You're trying to get in there and rile them up.
I'm trying to like break them down, like starting with the brain.
Yeah.
You know? So my thought was the most heinous prank you could pull is basically just making like actually gang stalking somebody, right? So so you're gonna get this person's like all their family, like all their relatives, all their friends. You're gonna get them all together. Everybody's gonna be in agreement because this is a perfect world and everybody hates this guy and they want to destroy him, pretty much, right? So everybody's like, yes, here's what we're gonna do. So anytime they see him, it's gonna start out small and they're gonna start doing like little like nose scrunches when they get too close to them and stuff like that. And they're gonna be like,
so you're just gonna make them think they're stinky?
Like what is that smell, you know? But it's gonna increase and they're gonna be like, dude, like, hey, like you really need to start showering. Like I can smell you from almost across the room. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
Like I love you and I care about you, but you need to clean up. And they know damn well they smell nothing, right? Like they smell fine. So you even go to like hiring like random strangers they're gonna bump into on the street. So like every day they're gonna have like 5 people be like bump into him, be like, dude, you smell like shit. Fuck you. Like hire people to start assaulting them because they smell bad. Right?
You smell like fucking shit. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna give you a reason to stink.
So yeah, I think
yo bitch, I'm gonna you're stinking up this Starbucks. I'm gonna give you a reason to stink. Pull down your pants. I'm gonna beat it.
It's a high school bully, man. It's a high school kid.
He grabs you by the collar. Hey, you stink like shit. I'm gonna give you a reason to.
I'd give you a wedgie if your ass didn't stink so much, stinky.
I don't want shit on my hands after beating the shit out of you.
I'd beat the shit out of you, but it's all already out. So I think that would like really get to a person not smelling anything, and they have all that going on, and then just from random addresses they start getting like a rope and stuff like that. Just driving them to like suicide almost, you know. Like just really creepy like stuff in the mail and everything, you know. Just really drive them insane.
To know what the rope is. I wonder if you can make this smell like shit.
Yeah. Oh. So I think that would really have an impact on somebody.
Yeah.
Like if this was perfectly executed and everybody was in on it, like that would near destroy a man.
But then you have to go the opposite direction. I bet if you killed yourself, your body would stink too.
Yeah. You can't even let him have that.
I bet in death you would stink up heaven real bad. You'd probably go to hell from how stinky you are.
Like they're such bad insults.
I don't know if I'd kill myself from stinking. Like you can smell yourself.
Imagine like all of your friends, all of your family, like they stop talking to you, and you're like, if you don't get your shit together, literally, then I'm never talking to you again.
Yeah.
Your mom is like, you're disowned. You stink.
I think
you smell like shit.
You just make someone become OCD. They're taking 20 showers a day.
I know, and they smell nothing.
Bad body spray compulsively. Yeah.
That's the thing. They would be losing their
They'd be the
minds.
best smelling person.
I know.
Speaking of stinky people, there's a bunch of sex pests among us. Sex pests?
Come again?
Sex pests are among
Sex
us,
pests?
and they're coming into your neighborhood, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay. So you're telling me we have a sex pest infestation?
It's an infestation.
And we can't get rid of them?
You got to call the exterminator because they're on the loose. Exterminator?
The exterminator isn't enough.
He's not in.
The insterminator.
You need that guy in your house driving him out. You have an insterminator exterminating them.
Exterminate outside the pest. Get out. Get them out. Okay, so what exactly? Could you give me a loose definition here?
A sex pest, I would say, is a bug of a person with little beady eyes and multiple appendages that they infiltrate your neighborhood and they start pestering.
Really smelly.
They smell real bad.
Stinky.
And they start pestering your underage children and above-age children as well into having sex with them.
Okay, so I'm confused. Like the sex pest. Like,
yeah.
So are they just a pedophile, or could it be like
it's a little bit of both?
Okay.
So you can being a sex pest is all encompassing.
Okay, sure.
It encompasses being a pedophile, and if you become a sex pest, you just have to accept the fact that you are a pedophile now too.
Okay, yeah.
Because most of the time, it does lead to that.
Sure, yeah.
Sex pests do not discriminate on age.
It's like an umbrella term.
Yeah.
And mainly one of the big ones under there is pedophile.
Yes,
that's included always.
That's like number 2 on their list.
That is, that is included, can't be excluded.
That's their number 2 favorite thing to do. Number 1 is the sex, but number 2 is being a pedophile.
Number 3 being a pest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pest is so it's actually a sex pedophile pest.
Okay. Yeah.
So Andrew Callahan of Channel 5, the All Gas No Brakes dude, just had a thing on HBO called Displace Rules. Yeah. It was actually pretty good.
I haven't watched it.
It was pretty good.
I am a fan of the Channel 5 news videos.
Yeah, I am as well. And All Gas No Brakes.
All Gas No Brakes. Yeah, the OG.
So he's been going around being a natural sex pest for quite a few years now. Since he was about 19, he's like 26. So a good 6 years he's been a sexual pest and pestulant.
Man.
He would DM women and lie to them and say like, hey, me and my crew are going through a bad patch. Like we're arguing. I need a place to stay. And the women would be like, yeah, but we're not having sex. And of course the pest...
And he said, yeah, we're not having sex, sure.
Of course the pest was like, I'm sure we're not.
I would never try to touch you.
Yeah. So we would go to their room, and they'd be like, hey, we're not going to sleep in the same bed. And he'd be like, okay. But then they'd leave the room, and he'd go on the bed, just bouncing around like the pest he is.
Oh, disgusting bouncy pest.
And then he would pest them until they said yes to have sex. So he'd be like, can we have sex now? No. How about now? No.
How accurate is this?
It's pretty accurate. Like, that's not what he said.
Well, yeah.
But he is being a pest, saying like keep on going further and intimidating them until they say yes.
Okay.
Like standing in the doorway and liquoring them up and like being a general pest. You know how pests are.
Honestly, this might be a bold statement to make, but I feel like it'd be hard for me to get sex pested.
Yeah. Well, so he's like a tall man. He's like 6'4"-ish. Yeah. Like he's chubbier, so he can outweigh you. And just like the intimidation of holding the door and being like, "You're gonna have sex with me.
You're gonna have sex with me. You're gonna have sex with me."
It'd be like multiple hours that he was doing this, and they have nowhere to go.
This sounds like the worst like little fucking like neat boy, like chubby like gamer guy. Like this is his best efforts on actually having sex.
He's not
just
he's not
have
attractive.
sex with me, have sex with me, have sex with me. You can't get away. Have sex with me.
Yeah, it's just pesting until like I don't know if in the grand scheme of the law that it's like a sex pest, be a pervert guy. You know what I mean?
Who coined the term sex pest? Okay,
I thought it was very funny.
I think
because this guy is a sex pest. He's an insect you can't get rid of.
Yeah,
he's a bed bug.
he is a bed bug. Right?
He gets in your bed, he doesn't leave.
Those damn bed bugs.
But this, I don't know. He was just like, have sex with me until they said yes.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if in the law, because like technically, eventually she gave in, but I don't know if that.
See, that's.
But it is borderline. Like it's not a good thing to do. You shouldn't be a sex pest.
I feel like even though they were coerced to say yes. So yes, it's still rape.
Yeah.
So I think like
yeah.
Like as long as
I'm just saying
all
the
these
law.
Allegations are true.
I'm saying saying it should count as that, but
no, but I'm saying in the law, like coercion
hell yeah
is factored in. They're like, did you coerce this woman?
Score 1 for the Interminators.
Interminators.
Didn't know that was the law, so I'm happy about that. The Interminators.
As far as I know.
1, sex pest 0.
Like how much do I really know about the law? Like I'm
very
fairly
little.
certain, but.
Very little.
I mean, how many times have we been wrong on here?
Very little.
Never, dude.
I've never been wrong.
Never. Oh, I love the Terminators, man. They're doing God's work.
So he's just being a general sex pesting about. And then there's another one, Justin Roiland. Rick and Morty man.
I love Rick and Morty, though. Oh.
Looks like he took what's a character that's a sex pest in the show?
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Dude, I haven't watched it.
Jerry. No, he's just a pest.
Okay, I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know.
I haven't watched in many, many years.
I don't know. I feel like Morty's pretty horned up.
We can just say, make up a character.
Gumbleguy.
Yeah, that guy. He basically wrote the character about himself.
Yeah, he did do that. Facts. Yeah.
His is a little bit more funny, not funny, but
okay.
like.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
The
Funny?
way he would. Let me see if I can find Justin Roiland DMs.
When you say him being a sex pest was funny,
it's not funny, but the way he would implicate himself.
He was out here sexually assaulting people.
The way he implicated himself was.
And he said, "I'm Mr. Meeseeks," and then he ran at him.
He used Rick and Morty to pick up these women, which is that's the funny part.
Yeah, like that's what he did. Everybody knows.
I don't know if he like actually met up with these women, but he was DMing underage girls.
Oh,
I don't know the full story. This one broke.
That's
like,
what always
yesterday.
gets people.
Yeah,
they just be DMing underage girls.
Oh, this one's good.
I'm here to tell you we have to stop.
Oh yeah, sorry. At the airport, it's insane in the membrane.
Okay, all right.
The airport's insane in the membrane.
All right, first of all, yeah, you can tell that's an underage kid.
No, Justin said that.
What the fuck?
So he's trying to, be an underage child.
Yeah, he's really trying to. That's so weird because I feel like it's such a childish thing to say, but it's such an old reference. It's a weird half and half.
What time is it there now? 11:57. Ooh, oh, so.
What?
What is it? I can't see. Ooh, oh, so rate.
Is that what it says? Rate?
It's so.
Oh, late.
It's so rate and me so Chinese. That's what he says in these DMs.
Oh, it's so rare.
What the hell is that? He's doing an accent over text.
So Chinese. That's fucked up, buddy.
That is literally what I would do in 6th grade.
Yeah.
20, whatever,
Whenever that was.
And she says, I have school tomorrow. Immediately, you should be like, fuck.
What grade? What grade
Say,
are you
I'm
in?
sorry, I'm going to send you merch and never contact you again. Oh, school tomorrow?
He's still doing it?
He is.
What is going on?
Oh,
man?
no. And then she says, FML, which means fuck my life.
Fuck my life. That does mean that.
And he took that literally. This one's a rough one.
Yeah.
He says, you should just run away from home and go into sex slavery. You fucking stupid F slur, gay one, bitch. And he has in commas, JK.
No way he actually said that.
Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry.
Holy shit.
And so she's...
What did she say to that?
She said...
Can you even read that?
You win, you stupid bitch.
What?
But so, I would be trying to be like, yeah, as well.
Dude, what? None of that conversation made sense to me. Is this how people talk?
What's funny is that
Do you talk to people like this?
No.
Okay.
I don't think once in my life I've said, it's so right.
Oh, it's so rare.
Doing an accent over text is the weirdest thing.
Fucked up part, man.
I had to infer he was going for that accent.
Right.
That's just me putting Mon after all of my texts and saying, yeah, it's Jamaican.
Wow, that's so late, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you, man.
I'm gonna start doing that every text I sent. You know those old text signatures, back in the day where you could put hyphen and then your name.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that with hyphen Mon, so
hyphen
that everything
Mon.
is Jamaican that I send.
Big up to you, man. Come to the island.
And then the thing is, he doesn't even wait for women to message him.
Okay.
He'll message them first.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So he said, have I already told you that I think you're adorable? No, you haven't. Glad you think so. I love Rick and Morty. But as a celebrity,
weird.
why do you go for people that are poor?
First of all, okay, you're going for poor people? You're going for
this
kids?
is what I was looking for. He starts off by saying, "You are great." That's the beginning of the conversation. And she says, "So are you. Are you going to get Morty tattooed on your boob licking your nipple? If not you, then who?"
Man, you can't just be sending that shit.
Yeah.
You can't just be sending that shit out to people.
The equivalent of this is him saying, "Haha, Pickle Rick Szechuan sauce" to every girl he sees.
That honestly, man, except it's not sexual enough for him to say that.
Haha, my pickle dick is
Pickle Rick,
squirting
more like pickle
Szechuan
dick.
sauce.
Haha, Szechuan sauce, XD.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Meeseeks.
It's just these sex pests are out of control.
Dude, that one honestly hurts more than have sex with me, have sex with me, have sex. It hurts more than that, you know?
Yeah.
Like this hurts to hear.
This ruined a lot of people's days, you know, because they're fans of both. There's like a big crossover.
Yeah.
So like this happened in a week period where they're like, "Fuck Andrew Callan. Oh no, Rick and Morty."
Rick and Morty too. Dude, I just don't understand. First of all, how Justin Roiland is out here just sending this stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what goes through someone's head that this is like.
You think
I can't wait to. Hey, Morty on your boob, licking your tit. Ha 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 ha. Do it. Show me your boobs.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
But then the people responding, they're just like, oh hey, the creator of Rick and Morty is just messaging me right now.
Yeah.
For the first time out of nowhere.
You think you get the first message and it's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, this is cool."
Yeah,
and
if
then
you send first and you're like, oh my gosh, he replied.
Yeah,
Like,
and then you're
that's
like,
cool.
"What the fuck did he just say?"
Like,
and then
he
saying, "Sorry, I have school tomorrow."
He just went out of his way. He ignores the school comment and calls her.
No, he definitely acknowledged it. He said she should drop out and become a sex worker.
Yeah, he said she should drop out and be a sex worker.
Yeah.
She's also a stupid F-word bitch.
Yeah.
Man, this is like I didn't want to hear any of this.
Yeah. I thought just being
I didn't want to know.
I just thought the concept of sex pest was funny.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot funnier when we're just like, oh, these people are sex pests, and we have to call the Interminators, right? Like that's so much funnier than us being like, let's analyze the texts that he sent to an underage girl. Like that's not funny at all.
Yeah, and it makes it all the much better that I'm still wearing mutton chops while talking about it. That's my favorite part.
It looks natural to me at this point.
Yeah, it kind of blends in with my hair pretty good.
Yeah, I mean the coloring's not perfect, but on cam, like you're not really gonna see much of it.
I look like Mr. Cool with this on.
Yeah, Mr. Cool. Cause why do they call you Mr. Cool?
Because I'm cool as hell.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, enough about these sex pests, man. They're bringing me down.
Yeah,
they're ruining my day.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any more allegations than just being creepy DMs than just Roland. I haven't looked that far into his. But
okay.
It's all over fucking Twitter, so I couldn't not acknowledge it. It's been in my feed for fucking days now.
Okay, yeah, it's
Both
been all
of them.
you've been seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear about any of this.
I've
been in the dark, as some people might say. So I was thinking the other day, right? Like what's the weirdest thing you could say to somebody with a child?
Oh, I think we just read it.
Okay. Let me rephrase that.
Hey, your kid should drop out.
Somebody has a baby.
Yeah,
a baby. And
my friend just had a baby.
Right, yeah. So that's kind of like first thing I thought of was like, hey, Liam's friend, Duke, he just had a baby. So what if you just went to Duke and you were like, just real casually, real quickly, hey, can I shake your baby?
Yeah.
You know?
That is good.
I would find that really amusing. Like, it's not funny to the parents at all.
Yeah.
Like, shaking the baby, like, you're just going to kill him, probably.
The funny thing, I held the baby. It is the most intimidating thing to hold, like, a newborn baby.
It's scary.
You have to, like, cradle their neck.
You're like, don't let the head fall or else they'll snap their neck and die instantly.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you don't even have to shake them that hard.
That's what I'm saying.
If you just don't support the neck, that's the same as shaking them.
Just put them on the edge of the couch.
Just, like when you're like laying off the side of the bed with your head dangling out.
Yeah.
Just do that to a baby and they're gone. The eternal slumber is upon them.
Man, I'm glad we went from how could people say this to underage children, and now we're like, kill a baby. Kill a baby. That's funny.
It's like curb stomping, but with less work.
True, actually.
You just have to put them on the curbs.
Yeah, you just got to set
There's
them
no
there.
stomping.
No
It's
stomp.
just called curbing a baby.
Can I curb your baby real quick?
And you lay them all out nice and gently, and their neck just go.
I
That's
swear
funny.
It'll curb his appetite.
Yeah, when you bring those back, dead baby jokes.
It'll
those
curb
are...
his thirst for life. It'll curb his crying.
Yeah. If we're
No, go ahead.
if we're bringing back talking in accents over text,
Okay.
and the Chinese thing,
I don't think we're bringing it back.
we should bring back
yeah.
dead baby jokes.
Yeah. Why did those
You know?
ever? Why did those ever?
I don't know. I'm gonna
leave,
start writing
man?
them. That's gonna be my
Dead
new
baby jokes
stand-up.
are So good and so funny.
Yeah.
You know. After I pretty much brought one up. You know.
What's that? The typical one where you like the baby
How do you-
electrocuted himself or something?
The one that I heard like the most of was like how do you move
A baby.
I don't know, like a truck load of dead babies or something like that. And it's like with a pitchfork.
What?
I don't know. It's something stupid. Like how do you like move a truck load of babies or something? Like, and the joke is that you use a pitchfork to move them because you get more of them or something.
Okay.
I don't
It's
know.
like
It's not even good when you have the setup right.
Here,
So
this is even me writing one on the spot.
Okay,
Same
yeah, go for
premise,
it.
kind of.
sure.
How do you fuel a dead baby train?
How?
By raking them like coal into the furnace.
Okay.
So they're just not good.
What's a dead baby train?
A train that's fueled by.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I never enjoyed those
Yeah.
because I just thought they were just like, when you do a joke, you gotta have like a punchline. You can't just be
Right.
like shocking.
I mean, yeah. I think that's the part that always bothered me is there's no real joke. It's just
Yeah.
like, hey, you didn't expect this, and it's very fucked up to say.
Yeah.
At least when like we have a little bit of shocking stuff here and there, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like when we do, there's at least a joke. Like there's a little funny haha in there.
Yeah.
At least a tiny one.
See, the imagery I was going for there to be a hilarious dead baby joke was using being like the kid that would shovel the coal into the
Right, because it's child labor. First of all, it's
Yeah.
always the kid covered in
soot.
Yeah, I like how we both went for soot there.
Yeah.
But instead, he would be covered in the blood of dead babies because he's shoveling dead babies
Yeah.
into the dead baby furnace on the dead baby train.
Yeah.
You familiar with that? Have you ridden?
No, I haven't I'm not that. That train only goes to one island. If you catch
What
my
island is that?
starts with an E and ends with Stein.
Einstein.
Einstein's bagels.
Einstein, what are you doing, man? Oh.
How upset do you think Einstein would be if he came back to life and they're like,
Mhm.
yeah, we use you for three things.
Yeah.
Stoners have you on their walls, with rainbow smoke coming out of your mouth.
Stoners love Einstein.
Yeah.
This is factual.
That's number one. We use you for Einstein's bagels.
Mm-hmm.
And then when people are joking about someone being smart, they say E equals MC squared.
MC squared.
And that's a joke. Like, we don't really care.
E equals MC squared. Yeah, I can't imagine like all of your life's work is like building up to theory of relativity,
Yeah.
And then we're just like,
Was that what you did? I thought you just did speed of
MC
light.
squared. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he has the theory of relativity. Yeah.
No, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him, I guess. I don't care.
Good for him. Don't give a shit.
I use him for three things and three things only.
And most importantly, it's Einstein's bagels.
Yeah.
Honestly, those
What-
kind of smack.
Was he
Come on.
Jewish? Bagels are Jewish, so it makes sense. He was German.
I'm not gonna make a call on this one. I'm not gonna.
Let's just go ahead and say he was a Jew.
Can we get an expert in here?
Yeah.
Can we get a Jewish man in here?
Speaking of which, just speaking of Jews, not Einstein.
Interesting. segue.
Kanye is back in the news.
Dude,
He married a
okay,
broad.
Yeah, I heard he married a gal.
This bitch looks exactly like Kim.
Okay, yeah, she does. First of all,
Like 100% exactly like.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
it's-
I think they both are. What's the race? What is she?
Okay.
Armenian.
okay,
Armenian.
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
You gotta stop asking me what race people are. You gotta stop that. I'm not gonna have a good answer.
She's gonna say, I don't know. It's so rate.
Oh,
Just
it's so red.
Just pull a Justin. That's that's referred to
Pull
now
it,
as
yeah.
pulling the Justin
Pulling the
is doing
Justin.
an Asian accent.
Oh, it's so red.
He's gonna probably say PP and Coke next. That's his next DM. He had it lined up.
PP and Coke.
He was gonna say it's so rate PP and Coke.
Dude, I don't remember how that whole thing.
I don't
goes,
either.
but that was funny as
It
fuck.
was a
at one
Bowser.
point.
I don't know.
I don't know.
PP
I
and
don't know,
Coke. That would be so funny if he said it's so rate PP and Coke.
PP and Coke.
That just goes to show what kind of
Pulling a
humor Rick and
Justin,
Morty is.
man. Pulling a Justin. Yeah, his text really showed me a lot about just like
How stupid it was to like Rick and Morty.
at the basic level,
Yeah.
like what goes through his head,
Yeah.
and it's dog water.
Yeah. So
It's
because
less than trash. Man.
you think some of the humor in Rick and Morty is ironic,
Yeah.
but then those texts solidified that it's not.
Yeah, I don't think it's ironic. It's just like he actually thinks anything that comes out of his brain
Yeah.
is just that.
That's what's so bullshit about art is like you do something that's bad and then everyone's like this is commentary and ironic.
Yeah, can you believe the social commentary that he's pulling out?
Yeah.
He was thinking about these 4 different levels. He's viewing it through the 3 different lenses. Like, shut the fuck up.
And then he was just like, no, it was funny.
Right. He's like, I just filmed this.
Chinese accents, guys.
Chinese people? You
PP
guys heard
and
about
Coke?
them? You guys heard about Chinese people? Crazy, man. What were we talking about? Fuck.
Einstein, and then Kim and Kanye.
Yeah, Kim and Kanye. Yeah, they have the exact same like facial build, the like same hair, same color hair, like everything's the fucking same.
Probably both Armenian. I'm just gonna go. On a limb.
Okay.
What race would you say she is?
All right, knock it off with the race. Don't ask me. That's all you. If the question is what race is this person, just blurt out a race instead of asking.
Start labeling people. I'll blur it out.
Just what? You just want me to name people?
Yeah, and I'll blur out the race.
Gal Gadot.
White.
No.
She's Jewish.
Is she?
Yeah, she's Jewish.
Yeah, she is.
Go ahead, name another.
Jack Black.
White.
Is it just gonna be white the whole time?
Name another.
I feel it's famous.
Name a
people,
black
though.
person.
Oh my God, The Rock.
White.
He's not black.
Oh, you know he's Hawaiian
Yeah.
and Armenian.
Ice Cube.
White. How can ice
Yeah,
be
that's-
any other color? That's why he picked the name.
Okay, ice isn't even
Vanilla
that white.
ice
Honestly, it depends, man. I don't know.
and Armenian.
Shut the fuck up about Armenia. What do you even know about Armenians?
Genocide. That's all I know.
Okay, man. All right. I was hoping for a little bit more.
No, that's all I know.
Maybe you had a speck more info.
Conan did a Without Borders there.
Okay, and how was that?
Didn't watch it.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say about?
The girl he married,
Yeah,
she was an architect, something like
Like
she was part of-
designer.
yeah, she was a designer or
for
something.
Yeezys.
Yeah, for Yeezys.
Yeezy.
So, yeah, what's going through that bitch's mind?
Well, I think on some level she agrees, which is very fun. We got
Yeah.
a power couple coming up.
An actual power.
We got a white power couple in the works.
Yeah, I mean, she was obviously like on his team, like within his company, and then stayed.
She's on the team.
and
The team.
she's for the team,
Yeah.
dude.
You know,
Kanye's
it
gonna
ru-
get all his white supremacist friends, and they're gonna run a train on her.
But what?
She's
Oh,
for the team.
okay. I didn't know what that was. Now, here's my question: did the Armenians kill people, or did they kill the Armenians?
Dude, you're asking me questions.
Because that
I
pushes the
don't
direction
know.
of my joke, whether I do it or not. Because I was gonna say,
Just look it up if you really want to know.
no, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say that she has
Google-
experience
Hey, Google.
in the ideas.
Did Armenians kill people or did they get killed?
Yeah, I want to say she has experience. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's really good when you have to start with in the
Hey, what did they
in
do?
this genocide. Who was the one getting
Who was the
genocided?
bad one? I don't know.
Which side was getting genocided?
Yeah.
Here, you know?
I only really know about one of the great, not great. I only know about one of the.
I'm not liking any of this.
I'm really digging myself a hole here.
You are. You could quit. I don't know if you're ahead anymore, but you could quit.
I'm stumbling on gold here in a couple minutes. I'm just failing until eventually it just pops, and you're gonna be like,
I'm gonna
"Damn,
hit
that was
something here,
genius."
man. I'm gonna hit something here.
If you throw shit at a wall 100 times, one of those shits is gonna stick.
This is like this is like a gambling addiction. I feel like that's your approach.
That's my approach to comedy.
To comedy is just like, I'm going to say so many things that one of them is going to be funny. You know? I'm going to get a big hit.
I'm sometimes I'm in the middle of a joke on stage, and I'm like, God, this is dumb. But then I tell it anyway to see how it goes. So the one this week was...
You have that moment of realization that you're like,
yeah,
I would be better off if I didn't say this.
Yeah. I did this one, and I thought it was going to be a little bit okay, and then it wasn't.
What did you...
I've won my own personal war on drugs by being a bitch. I just don't do drugs.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, it's more of a cold war, if you think about it. I'm just waiting until either the day I die, or I just casually get addicted to something. Never done hard drugs before, but I imagine it feels like when you take a Dayquil, but you forgot when you took it. So you take another and you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
And people were like...
Yeah, there's this black dude in the front row, and he's like, pussy.
He said that when you were done?
When it was like, by being a bitch, he's like, pussy, you do drugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like... Okay, so you did strike gold when you posted your Rorschach
struck gold.
Painting, like so all the druggies flocked to you. They were like, this guy's great. We love him. Really accurate portrayal of us getting high as fuck all the time.
And I was going to post my apology, but I got scared.
Yeah, don't post the apology. So everybody loved you for that, right? You're one of the stoners. And then all of a sudden you're like, hey, here's what I do. I don't do drugs. I'm actually a pussy.
I like Dayquil, though.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Shut up. Do drugs. I hate you.
This actually is this is the context of the society we live in, where everyone's just like, drugs are cool, man.
Yeah, this is actually shut the
drugs
fuck up
are cool,
and
you're not
man.
cool if you don't do drugs. And I'm like, you guys are dumbasses.
Get high and waste away.
Be a wasteoid. I don't like the way they make me feel. They give me a tummy ache.
I have a tummy ache. Oh, I had a sip of beer. My tummy ache.
And I'll pound down the Bud Lights every now and then.
That's a drug, man.
Yeah.
Alcohol's a drug.
I'll stop.
Okay. Thank you.
The one thing I do sometimes, I will stop.
Like that moment of realization made me think,
it's hot.
I feel like I have maybe not a realization moment, but like those moments all the time where I'm just like interacting with people, like just going about like my day-to-day life. And I feel like I have those moments all the time where I'm like, fuck, like I shouldn't have said that. I'm so dumb. Like, oh fuck, I like bumped into that guy. God, why'd I walk weird like that? Like all that shit, right? So I feel like
self-critiquing.
I'm at a level where I'm constantly like self-analyzing and critiquing, and like I have shame just for existing. Right? Like
I agree with that. I do too.
My presence deserves like an apology, pretty much.
I think you should have that, because otherwise you become you start texting saying like, that's all right.
Yeah. You pull a Justin if you don't have any shame.
You become a sex pest if you don't start being like, damn, I'm so dumb.
Yeah.
Everything I do is dumb.
Like I can't imagine people just going out, doing things,
thinking
making
they're the
choices,
best.
Saying things, and they're like, I have I did nothing wrong today. Yeah. And it was perfect, and everybody loves me. I can't ever imagine that happening.
If you're not sitting in bed at the end of the night thinking, I said too much, and then I said too little there, and I said this and I shouldn't have, then you're not living life properly.
You're not, man. At least once a night, you should have I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
At least once a night, man.
Honestly,
optimally 20 or 30 times.
I honestly have a social interaction the whole time until I fall asleep. I'm like, God damn, what did I do?
Dude, I think about it a lot. I'm like, the smallest thing, I'm like, I think I said that, and like, I think that turned them off a little bit. Like, that was a little like, I pushed them away there. I don't think they liked that.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever, man. Like, they don't care at the end of the day. I get that, but that doesn't affect me.
Yeah, they're gonna forget, but I don't.
I never forget, man.
That's why I like these. It's because I like worry about it until I hit upload. I'm like, God, should I have edited that out? Should I not said that shit? And then I hit upload, and I'm like, oh, it's done. It's out there.
You do have, like, anytime you're worried about something, you'll text me at least.
Yeah, I'm like, should I edit this out?
Like, should I leave that in?
Well, did we go too far this time?
That's probably fine. And then Like a couple minutes, you're like, dude, I don't know, maybe it's too far, and I'm like, no, like I think you're good, you're fine. You're like, no,
I edited it out.
No, I took it out already.
Yeah.
I edited it down to like 20 minutes. So
Podcast is 10 minutes this week.
every time I talked, I took it out.
It's a monologue. That's what you did.
It's like a call and response, but no response. So
Yeah,
that's the right way to live life, man.
it is.
More people should have more shame.
And doing stand-up, every time I do stand-up, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's a sign that you're a good person.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm doing a submission to a comedy festival, and I have the video that I'm going to submit. It's just like a 5-minute set. And I was like, this is a good set. I did well this night, and there's a lot of laughs, and it's good jokes.
Yeah.
And then I edited it to like, so that it looked better.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, these are awful.
And
I
like,
am not.
dude,
This is not good.
how did I watch this and think that it was good?
How did I say any of these jokes?
You're like, thank God I rewatched this.
Yeah. I'm
It
still
is
putting
not
it in.
good.
but
Okay, yeah.
I have no other video.
Fuck it, put it in, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. I feel like we're going to reach a point where we just have more and more video of like daily just average interactions or
Mhm.
like just average like things that happen, right? Like, cause like with the Ring doorbell, like,
Yeah.
you see,
You get everything.
yeah, everything from door to car,
Yeah.
you get everything. And I feel like there's plenty of funny videos of people just doing like normal things. Like they're just living their life, but it's like, hey, that's cringe as fuck. Like, why would you walk that way? Why would you do this? You know?
I do walk in a weird way. I've noticed.
I do too, man.
Yeah.
How would you describe like the weird part of your walk?
I think it's my lower half. My upper half is okay. Like
Upper half is good.
waist up, I'm fine walking.
Yeah, okay.
Waist down, I don't bend my knees a lot,
Okay.
and it looks sometimes like I'm just
Kinda
gliding.
You're kind of stilty.
Yeah, I'm stilty.
You're just kind of
It's like a jagged walk,
Okay, yeah.
but smooth at the same time. It's it's weird.
Okay, so how many years have I known you?
15, 16.
Yeah, not once have I ever thought your walk was weird.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But now I know it's
It's weird as fuck.
It's so fucking weird. I know my walk used to be weird, and like in high school,
Mhm.
I would like raise a little bit onto like the ball of my foot at the end of each step, so I would like bounce a little bit like as I was walking, you know, like I'd have a little bit of a
Bouncy bounce.
You
You
know,
know,
it's-
Tigger movement.
It's like if you do a puppet walking, like that's what I did.
It's like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, where he bounces over.
Yeah, I'm just like
Boing, boing, boing.
doing, doing.
Oh,
So I've effectively stopped that, but now I
now, dude,
still do it wrong.
you should
somehow.
bring back when those girls would just walk on their tiptoes all around.
Dude, I do remember that. that was much worse, but
When the heel of their
Still
shoe was
bad.
untouched by man, it was just
Yeah,
the
it was
ball of their
literally
toe. There's little ballerinas walking around the hallways. And then they
were
would be like,
practicing, man?
they'd be like, I have a walking condition. And I'm like, you don't. But
You don't, not at all.
no, not at all. Because then the next year they'd be walking normal. I'd be like,
Mhm.
you lied.
Kids used to they just used to say anything.
Yeah.
Literally, just anything would come out of their mouth. And
I don't think I lied about anything like that. Do you remember me lying about anything like that?
that you had diabetes.
Yeah. I still lie about that one. It's good for attention.
Yeah. You love the attention. You can't get
Yeah.
enough of it. I don't think so, man.
I don't think you did either.
Not anything like that. Like,
I'll say this. You call me anything but late for dinner.
hey, late for dinner.
Whoa.
Hey,
You're a liar.
knock that off.
You're a bold-faced swine liar.
You're. I don't even have anything. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good
Thank
one. You. Nice diss. Yeah, I don't remember any big lies, man. I will tell you. I'm gonna move on here.
Okay.
Fuck you and your fake diabetes, buddy.
Oh, wait. Do I have...
Fake ass.
I have something that
beaties.
might... Did I have something that...
Your whack.
Oh,
ass.
yeah, speaking of jokes, I thought...
Jackass.
Speaking of girls that would walk on their tiptoes,
Yeah.
you remember when they would have the mustache on their inner finger?
Yeah. I do
And, like,
remember
people got
They'd be
tattoos of
like,
that, and they still
"Oh."
have it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the funniest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you have a stash on your finger, but instead of a regular mustache, it's Hitler's mustache.
Okay.
So that at any moment, you can just put it up to your face and be like, ah, yes, we should do that. Ah, yes, the Jews.
When would Hitler ever say, Ah, yes, the Jews.
I forgot about them.
Whatever happened to them?
On that topic, yes, they are.
You know what? They should die. That was your whole thought, man. Was
Yeah.
just instead of a regular one.
The imagery of it is so funny. To just see a girl that got a tattoo. Yeah. And they do like the pictures with it too, where they have the the bangs and like the eye makeup and all that, and they're just like looking at the camera, all cutesy with like the
like the Boxy pic. You remember Boxy?
No.
From YouTube?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pull a Boxy afterwards. You're gonna remember that bitch. But she had the bang, she had like the whole makeup and everything, and she'd do like little videos like with a high ass voice.
Emo girl with just like a Hitler stash on her finger.
She was like the queen of the internet back in the day, man.
I'm gonna say
was it.
If you pull that prank on your buddies, you're just hanging out, talking in a group of friends. I did this the other day.
Somebody says like chamber or something like that. You're like, what did you say?
I did that in conversation.
Really?
I took out a pen and drew it on there. I was like, guys, wouldn't that be funny if someone did that? And I did it. Just every now and then I'd be like, is that so?
Did they like it?
Every now and then.
Okay.
You can't use it too much is the issue.
Okay.
This is why it shouldn't be a tattoo, because it's too permanent and you're going to want to use it in every scenario.
Right.
But if it's just pen, it can go away at any moment.
It's not even the fact that it's not the fact that, hey, you shouldn't get it tattooed because it's a bad tattoo.
Yeah.
It's like, it would be way too much power.
It would be so much power.
Every single second you're going to be like, when can I put my finger to my face?
To be funny in any moment possible.
That's
That's a lot of power.
Oh, man, I think I'm out of gas.
What did you say? I want a puppet of Hitler.
We need more!
I want a puppet of Hitler.
No, man.
Puppet.
You can't do that.
It'd be so funny to be like... different scenarios.
You can't just have a Hitler puppet.
Why not?
I feel like you can't. Like, I don't have a reason.
I met a person that makes puppets.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she makes puppets. She's like an art teacher, and she made puppets for her friends of her friends.
Would she make a Hitler puppet?
I might have to ask now.
Oh man, if she makes it, I think that's on her.
Yeah,
honestly,
she's the one that's gonna lose her job.
You're cleansed of responsibility for like having possession of it.
If we're gonna be this edgy late night local access podcast / TV show, we have to have a Hitler puppet.
I mean, that's really what's gonna set us apart from everybody else.
If we're gonna push the boundaries of comedy, then we gotta have it.
Then we're gonna push them, baby. We're gonna push them wide open. We're gonna spread them. Okay?
We're gonna spread them like the Red Sea, like Moses.
I'm an underage kid, and I'm Justin Roiland, buddy. That thing's wide open. Okay.
I did notice, by the way. Speaking of the Red Sea,
Mr. Meeseeks.
We had 2 shorts in a row that were about God,
and
then we also are called Shower Party, which could mean like it's clean. I think it's a clean podcast.
Oh.
So I think we're on the trend of getting a large Christian fan base.
Do you think they watched any part of us talking about God, and they're like, these brothers?
These brothers in Christ.
They believe.
Yeah.
They believe. 100%.
Well, we got that one that said, we alert him, which I can only assume it means good things.
I don't know about that.
And then
I don't know about that.
This woman commented on the how to pray to God, like being like, what did I eat for breakfast? Yeah. She said, nice with a heart. So that's not being like, hey, this is funny. That's being like, and be unto you as well, or whatever they say.
She's just like, nice. Love you.
Yeah.
That's like I think a mom just got on like YouTube or something, and she's like, these young boys are so cute. Nice.
Yeah.
Love you. Miss you.
Oh, that was my mom that commented.
I didn't realize.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't think the Christians are. I don't think that's our fan base, really.
Yeah, it would be very funny to reel them in and then be like,
the
stuff that we do talk about, and they're like, what the fuck is this?
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. You could do that with any group, really. It's just like do very pro like Christian kind of thing.
Reel them in.
Like get a bunch of viewers. You know, everybody loves your weeklies. You'd have to put a lot of time and effort into convincing people that you believe. But and then one week you just slam them with
you fucking idiots.
Everything you can. I hate God. Boom,
he's
crushed. They're crying.
A loser. And now here's my Hitler puppet to tell you the rest.
It's a nice Hitler voice.
It's a puppet voice.
I like it. Have you met him?
He's
before?
like all the other
It sounds
puppets.
like you know exactly what he sounds like.
Yeah, me and him are buddies.
Get that on tape. Get that on tape. Get that. And then the next week after, you just like go back to normal, and you're like, "Hey guys, really sorry about last week, but
The devil came on to me.
the devil came in me.
Yeah.
The devil came all up inside me, and I couldn't get him out, and he was just
Rearranging me.
he was rearranging my insides." The devil, what a hottie.
So yeah, the next clips can't be about God.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to not
So
talk about.
Yeah, don't use this one.
Okay.
Don't use this part.
I'm gonna clip this.
Clip it, dude. Clip it. Oh. Hell yeah, love God.
Let's see what else I got on this trusty list.
That trusty list.
That Hitler stash really pushed us beyond the edge of
Beyond the edge.
Oh, here's a.
To the edge and beyond.
I take a lot of flights,
Beyond the edge.
like at least once or twice a month,
Uh-huh.
to infinity and beyond the edge. Is that what you said?
No, I said to the edge and beyond. Because you said beyond the edge.
Oh.
It's like Buzz Lightyear says, like to infinity and beyond.
Oh.
Like to the edge.
You should do that on stage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that one.
Speaking of which, some of your buddies from your acting stuff was in the crowd the other week.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one bit.
Oh, which bit didn't you like?
I didn't like them being. It
was just a bit, dude. It was just a bit.
It gives you
Just a bit,
once you
man.
know people in the crowd, it gives a little bit
It's a
of
different feeling.
I had to do well, and I did do well,
Mm-hmm.
but I had to do well. I didn't want to have to do
Did
well.
you see them? Were they cracking up?
Yes.
Were they?
I don't know if they were. I didn't look at I didn't make eye contact while I was up there. I didn't want to do that, but I had to make sure. I didn't want to have to make sure I did well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wanted to go up there, and I was planning on bombing. I wanted to bomb that night.
I couldn't
Genuinely,
wait
I was
to
gonna
bomb.
do all new jokes
All
and be
day.
like, "These all suck. I'm sorry, guys," but instead I had to go up there and do kind of well, and only do half of the new jokes.
Man, that's really tough.
And it's all your fault that I know
it's
them.
actually, yeah, not at all. I didn't send them. Didn't know they were going, man.
Yeah.
Didn't even talk to them about it. So
Tell them not to do that again.
yeah, that's my bad, dude. That's on me.
Do they listen? Do any
I'm
of
so
them
sorry.
listen?
I don't know. I don't know if they do. I'm sorry.
Good.
No, it really, my bad. I'm gonna be thinking about this all night.
God, I'm gonna take these off. You ready for the
No.
grand reveal of these mutton chops?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, that pulled out some hair.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad at all.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that shit actually looks unaffected.
Really? It was
I
like
mean,
tingly.
a little red.
It was like tingly
Did
the
it
whole
stop
time.
tingling? at
No,
all?
not at all.
The entire
Every time I
it
move
was
my
tingling.
mouth, it tingles.
Hey, do the mustache.
Oh shit.
Come on, bitch boy, do the mustache. Oh, funny man, funny man. Oh, mustache, dude. Yo! That's sick, actually. That's sick. Okay, audio only viewers. He's got a big old mustache right
Oh
now.
shit. It's not adhesive enough anymore.
It's very funny. He looks very goofy.
I look like what's that one Looney Tunes character with the big?
Dude,
the
what's his
Western
name?
guy.
Something Sam, Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, I look like Yosemite Sam right now. God damn, I wish I had this mustache.
Call you Yosemite Liam, because that's your name.
Call me Yosemite's nuts.
Nice. Man.
Wouldn't it be cool to
Those
have
are
a
good.
mustache like this?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I feel like the stigma would be that like you're Southern or something.
Yeah,
But
I kind of want that
personally,
look.
I want to stigma balls in your mouth. Get fucked. You can't get one over on me. Yeah, bitch. You thought.
Oh, that was very funny.
Yeah, it was a good time.
That was a good end to the podcast.
Yeah, man. The reveal was lackluster, but
Yeah.
mustache really pulled it around for me.
Yeah.
Did the slapstick comedy with you was off the charts.
I'm just I'm a physical actor, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'm like, the people have been compared to Chris Farley.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, with
uh-huh.
my big,
What's the guy who smashes melons?
Gallagher.
Gallagher. Yeah. People call you
Watermelon.
Galaga all the time.
I'm like Gallagher out there. So, you know.
Wait, you're like a gal, huh?
Gallagher. I hardly know her.
Gallagher.
I hardly know her.
I love doing those jokes, man. Anytime anything ends with an I do it, man. That's I wish somebody would say it hard R, so I could say, I hardly know her. But you have to repeat it back. Is the bad part, you know? Gotta pick that.
Wait, you can write a joke for someone to say that.
I'm gonna hire somebody in the crowd.
You can sell that one to Justin Roiland.
Yeah,
he'd like that one a lot.
He would, man.
He'd be like, "That dude, that's funny. Here's $1,000." And then he DMs the newest girl that came out of the womb. He's like,
"Yeah, I think he might try swapping it, just like typing out like, shit, hey yo, what's up?" And it's him impersonating a black guy.
Yeah, that would be funny for him.
Mm-hmm.
We should start writing for him for his DMs.
In parentheses, I'm wearing Louis Vuitton.
And then another parentheses, JK.
JK. Yes, this is the most heinous shit possible. JK.
In parentheses.
Yeah.
In case you didn't already know, this is a subliminal text of this was a joke.
It was also subliminal that he's like, hey, you should become a sex worker.
Yeah, JK.
And sex work on my penis.
It wasn't even
sexily.
worker. He didn't say worker, which is...
Oh. Don't pull him back. I was going to ask what exactly is. I don't forget about it. I don't know. All right, fuck it. Don't pull a Justin.
See, they didn't get the subtext of it being a joke because their brain is still underdeveloped.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Didn't know if you knew that.
That checks out, man. Sounds about right. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Our gang.
Tell your friends about how fun and cool and goofy we are, and let them know that the shower party sent you.